So, hello guys, welcome to a new episode. The AJP PR7. I've been eyeballing this bike for almost 3 years, but I really like the T7. So, Motorservice IJmuiden give me a chance to test it out tomorrow at an off-road event. So that's what I'm gonna do. Why, you ask? I really like my T7 a lot, but I'm noticing I want to do more. Ride a bit harder, ride a bit extremer, but I also want to ride my bike to work. So, can you have that all in one bike? I really don't know, actually. I don't think so, but maybe it is possible. And that's where the AJP PR7 comes in. I checked out the specifications, which I'm looking up right now. The TENERE, it's 220 kilograms off the line with a full gas tank. The AJP is around 180, so it's 40 kilograms in difference. With a power pack, the AJP has 46 horsepower and this one 73. So it's 10 horsepower less, but also 40 kilograms less. Maintenance around the 10,000 for an oil change, between 5,000 and 7,000 for an oil change. I'm going to test it tomorrow at the track, so then I'm going to see how this really rides. I just rode it through the street, then it's really difficult to say if it's good or not. So tomorrow we're going to do a proper test, and then I'm going to hop on back to my T7 to see what I really like, and if this also rides good for short work trips or long distance trips, what I also do with my T7. So maybe it's not a real good comparison, because this one is a real heavy off-road, all-road bike, and this is more an rally kind of bike. So we'll see. We'll see. That's it. I'm going in blank. If I really like this bike a lot, maybe the T7 is going away. If I'm not convinced, then the T7 stays, and we're gonna make it lighter or something like that to see if we can get more out of it. See you. Hey.
We hebben 2 motors.
2 motors? Kom je er even bij zitten? Bam. So. Safe to say this one walks a bit easier. Well, hello guys, we are at Action Planet with Jarno, with Dan. Dave is also there. First time riding this bike, so I'm gonna take it easy in the beginning, especially because it's a borrow and I need to warm up a bit. So it'll probably take a little bit getting used to the bike and the track before I'm shifter, before I'm gonna send it a bit. So I just took some pictures of the other guys. As much as I like riding, I also like to take pictures. This feels really different than my TENERE. Which, for obvious reasons, is very logical. It's funny because you think, oh, it's a lighter bike, that's easier. Well, it is. But if you're used to a heavier bike, then a lighter bike sometimes is also difficult. With the main reason I don't know how it's reacting in situations. This one also doesn't have ABS, which off-road you really not need, but on my TENERE I always leave the front on for when I do a panic brake. So now I don't need to panic brake. Oh, this way. First a slow route to see how the track goes. Get a bit used to the body position I need to take. First gear, okay. Okay, first half lap. For a comparison, I'm taking Jarno's T7. It's strange because this bike is a lot heavier, but that's why it also feels more planted. Just did one lap on this bike, first time ever. Feels really good. Now going to look if I can pick up the pace a bit within my riding ability. The bike doesn't shut off, doesn't matter how you brake it or do stupid stuff with it, it keeps turning because of the recluse clutch. So, back on the AJP again. Now going to do a few laps behind Jarno, maybe because I can follow someone. I have a bit of example. Ga jij maar voor! I found the solution how to ride. Oh, well, don't cheer too early. wanted to say. The T7, standing, standing, standing. The AJP, you have to really combine the techniques. This is not what I had in mind. Yeah, no. Well, this is where the bike really makes a difference, because you're rolling through the mud like it's nothing. And I probably am a bit out of breath, but it's not that exhausting. Really fun to see all the different kind of bikes here. AJP for today. Ga je nog een rondje of niet? Oh, je gaat
6 kilometer op de tank.
Dan wordt het geen rondje, denk ik. Nee.
Nee. Weer volgende maand weer.
Nou, lekker man. Tot de volgende keer.
Ja.
Here is the TENERE. Precies. I really love the decal job. I did, of course. Especially in the sun. And this is the bike of Dan's girlfriend, Christina. They practice today as well. I'm going to do the last 30 minutes on the AJP. So stay tuned. Jarno is probably getting tired. And I'm getting quicker. Daar mag je niet parkeren. Oh. Het zag er wel leuk uit. Zo hier naar beneden. Ja. So, welcome. Rode a bike for, let's see, 35 kilometers on a track that's probably 3 kilometers long. So I did a few laps, 2 hours on the bike. Beginning of the day, bit difficult to get used to. End of the day, not a problem at all. Rides good, suspension is very nice. It isn't too aggressive, but it has a lot of punch. Bike wheelies out of every corner if you want to. I just love it. It's a great bike, but is it a replacement for the TENERE? This is not my TENERE. This is a Jarno's TENERE with a lot of fancy stuff, Boano suspension, you name it. This bike is really complete. Also did a few laps on this one, and what I can say, how much I like the PR7. my skills are limited to the speed I can have, and I have the same speed on the T7 as on the AJP. Of course, you can get quicker on this one, but I don't think it's a replacement for me, because I can do the same stuff with my T7. Of course, when you have a PR7, you can do more, way more, when you get better. But for me, it's not a replacement. It will be an additional bike. But it's great. I love it. It's nimble, has enough power. Feedback is great. You have lots of grip when sitting down. Standing is a little bit more difficult, but if you have some rises and stuff, you can also make that perfect. So it was a good day. For now, I'm keeping my T7. I'm gonna upgrade that a bit more, and maybe in the future, when I have enough money or become a millionaire, this will be an addition, and not a replacement. But if you're in the market for a lighter adventure bike, or you're having troubles with a T7, just hop on this one, and it's easier. You don't get exhausted. Of course, if you push it harder, you get exhausted, but yeah, it's just a lot of fun, but not as a replacement for my T7. It will be an addition to the T7, and that's my final verdict. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll probably see you in the next video, where I will mount the hand rims on my world raid. And after that, I hope it's finally done. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Neutral. Tires down. That can go pretty wrong.